I am Mama Ducks, baby Duck, Mr. No Ducks himself. Quack, quack. As y'all see, JC James has entered the ring. We got Kiana James, we got Raquel Rodriguez, and we got Bailey. Well, y'all know it's the king and queen of the ring season, and the culmination of the event is supposed to happen at SummerSlam. Well, they jumping it off with a couple of fatal four ways. Some people acting as if they don't like it, but I like it, man. I like multi-man matches. I definitely like one-on-one matches, storytelling in the ring leading up to the finish. As y'all know, 9 times out of 10, I pretty much just cover the finishes of matches unless it's something that was worthy to cover through the match, you know what I'm saying? But again, I like multi-man matches. So them doing a fatal four-way, having brackets, letting it come down to one-on-one, and then that one-on-one from either side of the bracket get to face off against the winner of each side, and then that is the culmination of the event. I think Oba is going to go all the way from this side. And I don't really mean it. I mean, like, he going to go all the way, but he going to get screwed by Brock Lesnar. I think both of them 1-1. I mean, they could just have match three just because, but to add a little heat on it, to put a little sauce on it, you know what I'm saying? I definitely think that Brock Lesnar is going to show up in this King of the Ring tournament if Oba advance to the next round. He gonna cost Oba that, and then that's gonna be the fuel to the fire for their storyline. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to the female side of it, man. Man, the match was nice, man. They was putting over Kiana James like nobody business, even on commentary. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was putting her over like it was nothing. Now, the meat of the matter is the storyline that's going on between Julia and Kiana James, which I don't even know why they really put them together in the first place. After I seen it, I tried to come up with something in my head to just make it make sense and make it fit. And I thought, well, she speak English well, she don't speak English. Maybe it's gonna be like a Brock Lesnar, a Paul Heyman to another type of superstar. But then, Kiana James ain't over like that. She ain't never did nothing. And even though Julia did end up winning the Intercontinental Championship belt with James by her side, James didn't really have nothing to do with that. So I was like, so they should have been broke up a long time ago. But that storyline that they got going on with that's gonna play a part inside this Fatal Four Way. So when the Fatal Four Way went down, man, the finish of the match, it came a point in the match where JC Jane was on the apron and she was, battling it out with Kiana James. And Kiana James, JC Jane ended up like raking her eyes and she ran out the way, but then Bailey ended up running up and she ended up knocking JC Jane off the apron and knocking her to the floor. But when she knocked JC Jane to the floor, Kiana James came up behind her and she rolled her up. And when she rolled her up, she put her legs on the ropes. Now, JC Jane is the person who knocked Kiana James' legs off the rope, and Julia knocked JC Jane to the ground. But by the time Kiana James was able to turn around to see who knocked her feet off the rope, Julia was standing right there. So she thought Julia did it. And while she looking at Julia like, hold up, man, what the world you just do? What's going on? Bailey ended up grabbing her and hitting her with the rose plant. Then when Bailey hit her with the rose plant, by the time Bailey got back to her feet, JC Jane ended up getting in the ring and hitting Bailey with a rolling encore. Where she do that spin and then she hits you with the elbow. When she hit Bailey with the rolling encore, when she get back to her feet, Raquel Rodriguez ended up hitting JC Jane with the big boot, knocking her out the ring. And Bailey is already out the ring because she got hit with the rolling encore. Well, Raquel Rodriguez go over there and pick up Kiana James and hit her with the Tejada bomb. 1, 2, 3. Man, Raquel Rodriguez, for her side of the bracket, she has advanced to the semifinals, man. She only have to fight whoever the next person wins from their side of the bracket. And one more victory, she would be in the Queen of the Ring. So everybody dispersed, everybody leave. Kiana James is distraught. You know, she just lost the match or whatever. She's still in the middle of the ring. Julia gets in the ring to try to help her up. You know what I'm saying? She feeling sad for what happened to her, but Kiana James, she just going in. Not on the mic, but you can hear what they saying based off what's going on TV. So she was pretty much going off on Julia about costing her the match and making her lose and knocking her legs off the ropes and she was turning around in disgust. And Julia grabbed her, from the back, not in a violent way. She grabbed her more like, I'm sorry, like it wasn't me, because she can't say I didn't mean to do it because she didn't do it. JC Jane is the one that knocked her feet off the rope. But like I said, she didn't know it because when she looked up, it ended up being Julia. So she go grab Kiana James and try to, console her or whatever. Kiana James turned around and pushed Julia. And Julia turned around and she grabbing the rope. And you can see that she have, like this puzzled look on her face, like, man, why she just pushed me like that? Like, what's she doing? So she go over there and hit Kiana James with the Lou Thez press, jump on top of her, give her about 4, 5, 6, 7 shots to the face. Kiana James get up, Julia hit her with a kick, knock her out the ring, man. And now they just arguing back and forth. So in the fatal 4-way, Raquel Rodriguez, she is the winner of the Fatal 4-Way, and she has and will advance to the next round, man. So, hey, we just going to have to wait and see what this lead to. When it comes to the female side of this Queen of the Ring, I think I got my pick. I think I know who they're going to go with, but I'm going to save that till later, you know what I'm saying? And, hey, y'all know I'm lit about it. You already know. I am Mama Ducks, Baby Duck, Mr. No Ducks himself, Quack, Quack. But watch this, though.